Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 63. We'll see Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who will take home the final Super Bowl of the decade? Super Bowl 63 is underway. On the return comes Drake. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
They'll run on first down. Vincent. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for a Kansas
Solid
City
way to start the drive.
Chiefs.
13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
from midfield. Here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the left side. Vincent. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Castillo.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Packers offense banked up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them in practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
7 yards to pick up there. Now a second down throw for Love here, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Love with it here, third and short yardage. And he will find his man on the outside. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run with Kelly. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On the run, it's Kelly. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Love from the gun. And the Chiefs are going to get him. DeForest Buckner. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Off the play fake, Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Third and long for Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a first and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 13. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He's going. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Love looking to throw it, and he rifles one incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25.
They run with it. It's Kelly, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on the play. It's third.
Love from the gun on third down. That's caught by Kelly. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Now Kelly. And he stopped immediately there.
Another carry for the running back.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
It's third down and 12.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Chiefs 7, Packers nothing.
On third down, Love. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
37 yards on the punt with no return, and it's Chiefs football, first and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Good job, Larry Ogunjobi. Jordan Love.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for KC. 61 yards that time on the ground. On first down, Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. Third and a yard.
At the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Kansas City Chiefs.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
24-yard line.
On first down, Vincent. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the
now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
The kicker
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. This is Kelly. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the carry is Kelly. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
After hitting the field goal, now Sloman handling the kickoff duties. On the return comes Drake. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing
3.
now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Love's pass. Complete.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 3rd and 2. Love with it. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Wide open receiver complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
14-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. On the return comes Drake. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. To throw now, here's Love. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Back at the 34-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Quick slant to Brown.
Love's pass.
And at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vincent. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Number 89. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Kellen, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Medina. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Vincent, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Castillo. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
here's Mahomes to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Love. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 27 yards there, a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Love from the gun. Complete to Kelly. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
To number 33. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Love. That's caught by Kelly. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Number 33.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he's taken down. Back back at his own 7.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Over the middle here to Brown. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
It's second and 8.
From the 35 on second down. Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Love and the Packers now with a first and 10 at their own 26. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Vargas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
more yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Again, it's Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense. Cannot do that.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have...
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. On the return comes Drake. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive first and 10. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Medina. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off the play fake, Love. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escapes the defender. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Mahomes to throw once more. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Again, it's Kelly. Big hold of the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And they take a knee. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.